madness, I lend him a hand. Doctor, oh doctor, I'm willing to learn. While all of my bones really toss and they turn. Mother, oh mother, I'm begging you please to rid me of madness and cure this disease.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Oakland A's and the Sky Sox. Matt Chapman, an early contender for the home run crown, takes the field next. David Price gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
At the plate, Jonathan Villar. He will lead this one off today. First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here today. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Strike 2 up in the zone. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And we expect triple digits later on this afternoon. Already 99 degrees here at first pitch. Again, a 1-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Here now the 2-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's what you want your leadoff hitter to do every time. He wastes a lot of pitches, makes the pitcher work, then they cap it off. He drives one for a double. That might be one of the best at-bats we'll see all game long.
Now at the plate, Ramon Laureano. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
D-Row, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Line drive to left. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. On to second, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Laureano stands at second with no outs. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This is just the first inning, but this next pitch is a big one. You don't want to find yourself with 2 on, nobody out, and the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
No one out with a runner at second. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now. 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here comes the first pitch. 1 out and a runner on second base. Called strike. 0-2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Now the 0-2 from Price.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. And it's fouled away. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2. Fouled away. Ready on 0-2. Two out here and a runner at second. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. On to the bottom of the first, and Oakland has claimed the early 1-0 lead. Daniel Mengden gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
So stepping in, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Sky Sox, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's the pitch. And Dan Dero, these A's as they begin play here this afternoon. Despite that loss last time out, they've been one of the hottest teams around, winning 8 in a row before that.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them. Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Throw over to first, and he's back standing. In now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 258 the average to begin play. 13 home runs and 49 runs batted in. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The 1-1 fouled off. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Rendon, a former member of the Washington Nationals. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Now the 2-1. Scorched to third. Chapman has it cleanly. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Next will be the designated hitter, Chris Davis. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Now the first pitch here from Price. Taken but called a strike. Fastball called for strike 2.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Stepping into the box, Stephen Piscotty, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First delivery to him on the way. In there at the knees, strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Yastrzemski is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting 8, the left fielder, Chad Pinder.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. Lifetime versus David Price. He's batting at a .385 clip. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Count is 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Reined in. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, action time.
A runner at first with no outs here. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. Outside, 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Stepping up to the plate, Josh Bell, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Bell, a 27-year-old. He was taken in the second round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. First and second here with nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Shoots this one over to first. Scooped up to second for 1. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
So striding in, Brendan Rodgers, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the first pitch.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs 1 more out.
Ready with the 1-0.
Ball inside.
Bounce to first, right to him, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. The A's lead this one 1-0. At the plate, Davy Grillon, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. The pitch.
Count 2-1.
pulled high in the air out to left field. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. Now the first pitch here from Price. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Seared down the first baseline. Bell brings it in, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, number 22.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in now, Ramon Laureano. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Betts will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order, but they're on top 1-0. Into the box, Bo Bichette. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The shortstop.
First delivery to him on the way.
Yes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On a line, that's a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
At the plate now, Mike Tauchman, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Tauchman playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 10th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now the 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And it's fouled away. Smoke toward the hole, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense.
Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
At the plate, Corey Dickerson, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Two balls and a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, the third baseman, Anthony.
From the stretch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Rendon has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. High drive deep down the left field line. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Number 25 for him on the year, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And he fouls this one off. No outs, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. And finally, there's the first out of the inning. So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Ready for another chance? Mike Yastrzemski. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Lays off 1-0. Still only one out in the inning. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And the pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Piscotty on his horse. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. We played 3 full. It's now 5-1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Rogers brings it in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Now here it comes. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Running hard, he's digging for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 5-2 game.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in.
Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 24 home runs for him on the season. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Now batter.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Two and 0. Three and 0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
He loses him on ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Digging in for his second at bat, Chad Pinder. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now. 3 runs already home here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing the walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
He's set and the pitch. Davy Grion is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
The 0-2 delivery. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Colorado Springs is on top here, 5-4. Brendan Rodgers bats next. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. The 1-2. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
The 2-2. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home.
That ball's foul.
Payoff pitch one more time. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Stepping up now, Bo Bichette. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Bichette hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
On the season, Bichette has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. chopped at third. Tough to get to. Chapman brings it in. Over to VR. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Now to the plate, Mike Tauchman. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Pitch on the way.
Ball, that's outside.
The 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Fouled away. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And that is off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the second time he's barreled up the ball. So he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates can pick him up and bring him home now.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Comes set, the 0-1, and the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Two and one now to Mookie. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. Here's the 2-2.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Danger averted following the 2-out double. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Ready once again, Jonathan VR. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Two balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan VR. Count remains 2-2. Hit on the ground is short. Bichette gathers it in, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, number 22.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's good.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Simeon.
Stepping in, Marcus Simeon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's the ball. Count 1-0.
4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
A look to first by Price, and a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on him. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll, you lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this third guy out. Next thing you know, first and third and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
Ready with the 0-1. Strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
A 1-2 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
And I think it's a combination of factors that might be getting to him right here. You've got that pitch count that's getting up there, but also the heat can be a factor. You can tell he's not real fresh right now.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And on the play, the tying run scores, but of course we're wondering how he's doing on the mound after taking a real shot. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game, and from all indications it looks like he's going to try to continue. Chris Davis next to bat. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Smoked on the ground left side, and that's through into left, a base hit. Now it's cut off, a throw to the plate, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
With that base hit right there, D-Roll, that's his third RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout, and that's going to be all this afternoon for David Price. So he'll depart here in the fifth after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Jordan Montgomery trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Piscotty carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. Fouled off. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Oakland is on top in this one, 6-5. Paul Blackburn, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Stepping in, Corey Dickerson. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Sliced hard down the left field line, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And this will find the wall deep in the corner, and he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High chopper to third, but this is foul for the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. One out and a runner on third. And 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Comes set. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. A man at third with 1 away. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made. And here comes the runner from third. In to score from third is the tying run. It's a 6-6 ball game.
Well, this ends up being a sac fly, but you gotta love the effort out there. Sacrificed his body to make that catch, and I'll tell you, that didn't feel good. Probably saved extra bases by making that play.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
A 1 pitch on its way.
No, that's down.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Inside, he misses. Ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Into the box now, Josh Bell, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
A runner on first with 2 away. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Well hit to right, but foul. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
That misses. 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Full count. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Striding into the box, Chad Pinder. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
Nope,
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
1-1.
Two balls and a strike. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. The 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for Oakland, the catcher, Davey Guillon.
At the plate, Davey Guillon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jonathan Villar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Chopped in front of home plate. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Boy, there aren't many times, D-Row, that you're going to get an infield single that's fielded by the catcher. A la, that was a worm burner, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's crazy right there. That's just flat out great hustle, because that's a tough play for the catcher right there. He definitely cleared himself and gave him that throwing lane to first base, but that guy was picking him up and putting him down.
When you get to first base, do you even look into your dugout? Are the guys laughing at you for hitting one that short?
100%. They're laughing hysterically at you. You know what? You take off your BGs, you tell a first base coach that's a line drive and a box score tomorrow.
A ball and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. The set and the 1-1 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Two and two the count. 3-2 to the A's center fielder.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. The A's strand one. Weird still tied 6-6. Lou Trevino enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 62, Lou Trevino.
Stepping into the box, Brendan Rodgers comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Second baseman, Brendan Rodgers.
First pitch of the at bat on its way.
0-1.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ball 1. To first, fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 11, shortstop,
Now batting, Bo Bichette. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
A 1 pitch on its way. Popped him up. Chapman over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mike Tauchman.
Settling in now, Mike Tauchman. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Two out, nobody on. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Here's the pitch.
Count 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
That's in there. 3-1. Trevino has over 40 innings on his line so far, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Again, he sends it out of play. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Michael Lorenzen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll. Digging in, Marcus Semien. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Two and 0 now. The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
That one's in there. 3-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Here's a pop-up now. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out, as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Outside part of the plate. The changeup is in there.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
To the plate now, Matt Chapman, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 pitch.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Chris.
Zach Britton will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Chris Davis will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's ready. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1 left for Oakland. This game remains tied at 6. Bottom of the inning now. Here's Mookie Betts. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Corey Dickerson.
Plate now is the designated hitter, Corey Dickerson. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First offering on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Slow roller left side. Chapman's got it. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Digging in, Anthony Rendon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
A great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove.
That's the only way to combat a nasty cutter. You have to find a way to fight and stay inside that baseball and drive it the other way.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3 and the side is retired. Tyler Duffy has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Striding in, Stephen Piscotty. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Duffy has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they'd love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And it's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Ready now, Chad Pinder. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 1 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Warming up now in the pen is Pat Venditti, the man famous for his ability to work both right and left-handed. And that misses. 2-1.
2-1.
Rolled slowly to first. Bell picks it up, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Coming to the plate now, Davy Grillon. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Here's the first pitch to him. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
1-1.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Jonathan Villar would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jonathan.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jonathan Villar. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Up high. 2-1 now. The set and the 2-1. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Yastrzemski retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are all even at 6 apiece. Jake Diekman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 35, Jake Diekman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Mike Yastrzemski.
He's set and the pitch.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Piscotty is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
Standing in, Josh Bell. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Diekman is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. For a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Brendan Rodgers is on deck. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up Brendan Rodgers. Has a look, now the pitch. Diekman has tossed over 30 innings so far this season and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Here's the 0-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
First offering on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Ball and a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Jose Alvarado will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. So striding forward now, Ramon Laureano. He went down on strikes last time up.
Number 22.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, Matt Olson. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1. Strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Score remains tied 6 apiece. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Now in the box, Mike Tauchman. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First delivery to him on the way. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today he's gone on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
So now to the plate, Mookie Betts, as he'll take a look at ball 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. And that one got a piece of him.
That ball hit him.
And this is the case of a guy taking one for the team. I think he could have gotten out of the way of this one, but he leans into it and puts himself on board. Now he represents the winning run, so it's a good move.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. So coming to the plate, Corey Dickerson has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. DeShields breaks from the bag. Strike taken, the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. The 0-1 offering.
1-1.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
2 out, nobody on. Now a flare out to left center. Simeon onto the grass. He makes the catch, and we are headed to extra innings. Delino DeShields will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 0, Delino DeShields.
Ready for another shot now. Matt Chapman. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Matt Chapman.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here comes the 0-1.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
I think you could have an argument for that first pitch that it could have been off the plate, but there was certainly no debate with that one. That missed by a ton.
Struck him out.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Into the box, Chris Davis. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1.
Ball 1.
You can't do much with that one. It's 1-2.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to left as they've taken a 1-run lead.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets him in a hurry with one swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production by a big-time power hitter.
Now back, right fielder, Stephen
At the plate now, Stephen Piscotty, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
The 1-2.
That's a ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Digging in, Chad Pinder, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder. Now the 2-0 is looked at for ball 3.
Ball 3, and things are starting to get real interesting. It's time to start making some good pitches.
Hey. 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. To second for 1.
Now batting, catcher, Davey Guillon.
In now, Davey Guillon. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes them out in front. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The A's lead it 7-6. Liam Hendricks takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Anthony Rendon will stand in here again, and as he does, it's a good time to flash you back to the 3rd inning of the ball game as you take a look at his grand slam. Obviously a key blow early on. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1.
The 0-1. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Now the 2-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Piscotty's there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Mike.
Standing in, Mike Yastrzemski. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but James Kingsley says he held up. Ball 1. Hot shot down the line. And don't change the channel yet, as extra bases are going to put the tying run in scoring position. And he'll post into second here with a 2-out double.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinched runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. So that'll bring up Josh Bell as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. The 1-0. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Another one sent foul. Ready with the 1-2. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. The Oakland A's host road win number 40 on the year. Jake Diekman earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Liam Hendricks hammers down the save, his 32nd of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Athletics, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the home team, 6 runs, 10 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.